A brief history lesson. As time goes by, a brief history lesson. 3050 B.C. The Sumerian invents the wheel. Within the week, the idea is stolen and duplicated by other Sumerians, thereby establishing the business ethic for all times. 525 B.C. The first Olympics are held, and prove similar to the modern games, except that the Russians don't try to enter a 6-footer with a mustache in the women's shot put. 214 B.C. Tens of thousands of Chinese labor for a generation to build the 1,500-mile-long Great Wall of China. And after all that, it still doesn't keep the neighbor's dog out. 1 B.C. Calendar manufacturers find themselves in total disagreement over what to call next year. 432 Street. Patrick introduces Christianity to Ireland, thereby giving the natives something interesting to fight about for the rest of their recorded history. 1297. The world's first stock exchange opens, but no one has the foresight to buy IBM or Xerox. 1456. An English judge reviews Joan of Arc's case and cancels her death sentence. Unfortunately for her, she was put to death in 1431. 1607. The Indians laughed themselves silly as the first European tourist to visit Virginia tries to register as John Smith. 1755. Samuel Johnson issues the first English dictionary, at last providing young children with a book they can look up dirty words in. 1770. The shooting of 3 people in the Boston Massacre touches off the Revolution. 200 years later, 3 shootings in Boston will be considered just about average for a Saturday night. 1805. Robert Fulton invents the torpedo. 1807. Robert Fulton invents the steamship so he has something to blow up with his torpedoes. 1865. Union soldiers face their greatest challenge of the war, getting General Grant sober enough to accept Lee's surrender. 1912. People with reservations for the voyage of the Titanic get their money back. 1934. As if the Great Depression weren't giving business enough headaches, Ralph Nader is born.